Why try to take it away if it's not hurting anybody? And that's where I'm at. Like, it's just like, that's where I'm at. I've been criticized for everything. Everything. Sometimes I put it out there. Sometimes I did. Because some people say, well, you put it out there. Well, sometimes you don't even put it out there. People just criticize you for just saying something. Just walking a certain way. For talking a certain way. For not wearing what they were. For thinking a different way. For, you know, it's just... And nobody has come to me and said anything. You know, nobody has directly said anything. It's just like, today I listened to Tony Gaskins, and the last thing he said was, you don't know God. And so what made me do this is today, it's like, I always say, well, I love Drake, I love Cardi B, you know why? Because guess what? Sinners, what she say? Sinners have souls too. And that's the whole thing. It's like, because people feel like you cussing or you telling them about different things and different situations, that's the darkness that's coming over you. No, the darkness actually comes from people who have judgment on you. The people that judge you are the people with darkness. Cardi B just saying, hey, get out there and shake your booty. I mean, I don't see the judgment in that. She's saying, shake that shit off. You know, Drake is just saying, hey, this is what happened. But this is where I'm at now. Like, this is what somebody said to me. This stuff is better than the Bible. What I'm telling you, some of it better than the Bible. Now, I ain't talking about, okay, be this, be that. And I'm not saying that the Bible was wrong, because the Bible was correct. And sometimes you can, I'm just saying, listen to what they saying. He's saying, hey, somebody thought they was going to do this to me, but this was my outcome. And I don't know what's better than that. Anthony Hamilton, coming from where I'm coming from. This man is saying, listen to me. I had to go through all of this to get her. This is where I came from. Now look at me now. Not to say that he is like, something is wrong. Something went on, this, that, and the other. No. Lil Wayne, I have been through darkness. Listen to my mama tell you, she prayed for me. I have been in darkness. And this is where I'm at now. And some days I'm still there. Instead of telling people what you doing is wrong, it's always like, sometimes what you doing is wrong. Macy Gray, she got 4 kids. They told her she couldn't do nothing. She couldn't be nothing. She could, you know, she smoked weed. She went out there and got a deal and made music. It's like one of the most unique voices that we have out there. But that's not a story that you need to tell. That's not somebody we need to look at and be like, okay, how did she get over? What helped her get there? With all this opposition and all these people telling her that she can't make it that way. You can't tell me that they don't know God. At some point, you have to let all of it go and just turn it over, because people going to still be trying to fight. They're going to still be trying to punch you in your damn face. As soon as you say something about what you've been through and how you got there. And what you still going through. So that's my whole thing. It's like, why are we always so judgmental? Why are we telling people what they know and what they don't know? I don't know that because she read the Bible and go to church every Sunday, what she know. I don't know her like that. I don't know what she went through. I know what I went through. And if she tell me she had an awakening like I had, I'm going to believe her. I don't have no reason not to. Sometimes it's just you have to face you. It ain't nothing about what somebody else know. It ain't nothing about, it's all about facing you. And that's what I found out in my whole situation. And Chantel, you have to face yourself. The man in the mirror. I know it from Michael Jackson. But still, you have to face you. You have to face you. You have to face the sins that you committed. You have to face the sins that other people committed against you. You have to face it all. And then you got to continue to do it. And find different ways to fight. And sometimes you're not going to know better. You know better, you do better. I don't know. I'm telling you today, I still don't know shit. I don't know not a damn diddly squat thing. All I know is the process I went to and what came to at the end. And that was my process. Because somebody else may not be able to, maybe they say, I don't want to face me. Maybe I got to face my mom. And I had to do that too. I had to get over my anger. I had to get over like all the shit that was going through my head and just like, just all of it. And so it's like, man, y'all, it's like you cannot tell somebody what their spiritual path is, what their religious path is. And you can't criticize them for that. You have to hold on to you and what you have. And if you're doing that, you're at a different part of your process than anybody else. Because you still have to come back to yourself. Everybody ain't going to end up innocent. And that's why I had to keep telling, I'm not innocent. Like, I'm not. And I'm not going to pretend to be. I'm going to be who the hell I need to be. Me. I'm going to be what makes me comfortable. And what makes me comfortable is doing everything I like to do. And what I like to do is not hurting anybody. So at the end of the day, that's how I feel. Like, that's where I'm at. And all the stuff that I feel like, okay, well, I did this. Yes, I did it. But sometimes I had to do it. Sometimes some things I had to do to survive. And it's like, okay, but it wasn't even that bad, Shantae. And that's the whole thing. It wasn't. You know, most of the stuff I went through, I know. And I found that I do help people. But I helped the wrong people. So now it's like I have to get to the point too where it's like, okay, wait a minute, how do I get back to like letting people into my life and entering other people's lives and continuing conversations and different, those things are all hard for me. It's all hard for me because trust is broken. So it's like, you know, that's all of it. And the first thing for me is just like, man, I just want to smile. That's it. I want to smile when I feel happy. I don't want to hold my smile. I want to just let it go. Because I think my smile is beautiful. Like, I think when it comes up and comes out, it's gorgeous. I want to do that. It feels gorgeous. I don't know how I look. I might look like a total ass. Like, it's like I could look so crazy. But it's something I want for myself. Out of all the things I want is that thing. It's just the smile. And I have been this way for a long time. You know? It's just like I want to naturally just smile. That's it. That's what I'm asking for. And so, I don't know. I don't know if that's too much. But that's what I want, you know? Even though I still have other goals, even though I have other dreams. You know, I'm not thinking somebody gonna come and I said this to a student. I was like, he said, Miss Shula, what if you end up just making beds for a living? And I said, well, you know, I just want to be able to feed my son. So somebody took that to word. Like, oh, yeah, she just want to feed her son, so we just going to give her. You know, it's like, okay, well, then do what you have to do. If that's what you want me to feel, then go ahead and do what you have to do. Like, that's what you want. You want to control what's going on, so do what you have to do. But at the end of the day, that's what I want for myself. It's like the gifts that you give yourself, despite what other people want you to go through. Despite the hardships that somebody may think that you need to face, or this, it's like everything is in spite of, you know? Because at the end of the day, like I said, I still have to face myself. And so even though I know that this is something that somebody's trying to pull on me, right? It's over here. Somebody, oh, I'm just going to give her so she could just, you know, that's what she needs to do. I still know that me, myself, has something more that I need from life, you know? And I can't sit back and be like despondent or upset about it. For what? Because I don't know what it is that bothers you, because I don't get that conversation. I don't have those conversations. I don't have those things with people. And they won't know. But I do. I struggle. I go through stuff. It's like I got things waiting for me. Things don't happen right and all this different stuff. And it's like, well, why am I in this predicament? And I'm not in a predicament. It's almost like, okay, well, this is what you live through. This is right. This is what gets you somewhere. These hardships in different situations. And I can't tell you that I'm doing better. I can't know, you know, the whole no better do. I love it. But I'm just like, man, for me, I just do. You know, it's like I do. I try to come up with that solution that I need to make myself comfortable. And then I move on with my life. Because I can't sit in it. I can't sit there for somebody else to just, you know, that I can't. That's not what God has put me here to do. I create in these moments. And I learned that from a book. You know, I learned that from Dr. Seuss, The Racist. There, you know, because somebody wanted me to know that too. It's like, okay, but still what he said was right. You know, like sometimes you're in a waiting place. And sometimes when the waiting place, what do? I always tell my kids, if you're in a waiting place, you research. Because when you get out of there, guess what happens? You already know what you need to do. You already know the steps you already need to take. Now, this time it was different because this time I know what I know. But I don't have the materials to get me there. So now it's a different situation. And so it's just like, nobody can tell you your process, your journey, how you gonna get there, what's gonna happen, what you need to do it. None of it. You have to make it happen. Like you have to get to a point where that's what you do for yourself. You know? I don't know what kind of games people are trying to play or want me to go through or this, that, and the other, but all of it causes me anxiety. And I'm not playing. Like, it has caused me anxiety. It was the start of my whole process of just even learning that I had it. So, or that that it was something that I used as a tool to be successful, And even then, it's just like, that wasn't the key to my success. That's something else I had to learn too. What success was for me. But I've already known that. 21 years old, I learned how to whistle for my birthday. I was like, man, it's the best gift I ever had from God. And my friends, they try to make fun of me too. I'm like, no, but I learned how to whistle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to whistle since I was like 7. Could not whistle. And then all of a sudden I turned 21 and I could whistle. Oh! It's just like, just things like that. Like, just the fruit of life. Because I have been given a gift to be able to experience those things. I don't need for anybody else to create an experience for me. I don't. Unless you love me and you there for me and you right there in my face to give it to. Like, it's like, unless that's what's happening. But anything outside of that, my writing, past experiences, I don't need to experience none of that stuff anymore. I don't need anybody trying to set up any situations. I don't need anybody trying to do evil things, because that's what's been happening. I don't need that. Give me what I need for, it's like, if you're not here to do good by me, then don't be in my life. Because I don't think it's funny. Because at the end of the day, I have to raise my child. At the end of the day, I need to make a living. At the end of the day, I have things that I need to create and put out into the world. And so that's the whole thing. It's like, that's the part that's scary, because everybody is trying to put this stuff in front of me. It's not funny. But it's funny to them, because it's like, it's a joke, it's a game. And it's like, that's not funny to me. It's not. Because I've been through this whole process. It's like, okay, well, this is, and it's not. It's just not funny to me. Me getting into my emotions and experience something that I don't even know is going on until after, because I'm pretty, somebody has, she ain't gonna think about it till she go to sleep. Well, yeah, I'm really not, because it's like, at that moment, that's my emotion. That's what I'm going through. I don't want to see people sad. I don't want to not experience the happiness that somebody else has. Like, that's me in my life. And so to use that, like, it's something where, oh yeah, let's keep manipulating. It gets overwhelming and it starts to cause the anxiety. People following me and video and taking pictures and stuff, like, all that stuff starts to cause anxiety, because I don't know who you are. I don't know you. I don't know what's going on around me. I don't know if this situation is safe or if it's not safe. That's how I end up raped. The man told me, he said, oh, I feel sorry for y'all. But he didn't even know us. I met him on a date nap. So how the hell are you now telling me you feel sorry for us, and we was in our apartment chilling? Like, we chilling, y'all. We was kicking it by ourselves. And this man comes and wants to cause all this other drama. That's what I'm saying. It's like, and people still, they don't want to hurt me, because you want to keep playing games with my life. This is my son's life. This is mama. This is my son's life. This boy don't want to go with me to the hospital. He don't want to go and do all this extra shit from a show. I'm trying to drive home. This bitch hit me in the car. Are you fucking kidding? Like, and then one of them chased me with the car. This what I'm trying to tell. Like, it's like people really not listening to what the fuck I'm telling them. It's like nobody is hearing what I'm saying. Like, it's a game or it's a trick or something like that. That's not what the fuck I'm doing. Whatever it is you want from me, I can't give it to you. I don't have it. I don't have it to give. I don't know what the fuck it is you